Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and I got some updates to my 2022 Toyota Tundra order. I've been working with Gulf States Toyota, which is one of the regional distributors for Toyota products, and I wanted to share with you the updates that I got from the person I'm working with and kind of give you an idea of what I'm expecting and where it's coming from. But I thought, before I get to that, let me just slow down for a minute. I did a video, I think it was last week, when I was driving the new Limited. I pulled over, did a quick video with my phone because my GoPro is dead. I just want to show you guys the truck I was thinking about buying and the kind of the order I placed. And you guys just lit that video up. I was like, holy cow, I just literally took my cell phone, walked around, and that thing blew apart. So I thought, let me slow down a little bit, introduce myself. So you saw I'm Tim, and I live in western Nebraska. We have a farm. I like taking vehicles too. I've been a journalist for like a decade now. I've done a lot of freelance work over the years. And this channel is kind of born out of my idea of doing my own thing, not being a freelancer anymore. On this channel, you'll find my 5-foot wonder, Jill Sinello. She is my news editor. She works, or not news editor, managing editor, I should say. Managing editor. She'll get mad at me if I say that incorrectly. Managing editor from Chicago. She's a ball of energy. She's fantastic. We now have a team. I have people that work in the organization and news outlet and really helping build this into something I wanted to be, which is, to me, very practical truck knowledge. I kind of pick up on things that are important to me that other people kind of, well, they gloss over for a variety of reasons. I get really upset about, well, particular things like rust in F-150 or like the transmission oil cooler being taken out of Tundra. I mean, I just get frustrated by this stuff, so I thought this is what the channel kind of focuses on. Throughout the year, you're going to see 40, 50, maybe even 80 vehicle reviews. We drive a lot of different vehicles. We're always trying to get better. We're always trying to get more off-roading and towing, and so we're always working on this to grow this outlet. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being part of the channel. Another thing about this truck is that there's always a lot of confusion about why I buy these trucks. So last year, the channel kind of blew up, and I really have always wanted to kind of own a truck and go through the buying process. I've bought trucks before. I've owned a 2013 Tundra. I bought a 1999 Chevy S10. I mean, I've bought trucks throughout the years, but I really wanted to go through the process because things are changing. Technology's changing. These trucks are getting more and more complex. And so last year I bought the F-150, the Power Boost. It was a new hybrid, all the different features to it. There's a whole slew of videos you can find on the channel. Worked out great. So I had a little bit of a tax issue because you guys watched a ton of these videos. But I also wanted to, test the truck, and so it worked out fantastic. And so I wanted to do the same thing this year. I sold that truck in August with a plan. I was like going to buy a new Tundra, and things have kind of been delayed because of COVID and production things. So this year I plan on buying this 2022 Toyota Tundra. And I was in San Antonio driving it, talking to engineers, talking to people about which one I wanted. And so I placed an order. Now I'm going to use order in, well, quotations here because I've heard some people going to a dealership and putting a deposit down. I worked with Toyota Corporate. And so I went to the Toyota Corporate PR team and I said, hey, this is what I want to buy. They said the marketing kind of put it on, sent it to distributor. And so I'm working with Corporate. I'm still going to have to buy this truck from a dealer. I'm not getting away from the dealer aspect. You can't do that. You still have to buy vehicles from dealers. So my plan is I'm going to fly to a dealership near San Antonio and drive it back. And the reason for that, it's just a timing issue and also kind of fun. I like, it's fun to fly and drive a new truck home, but it's a timing issue in that I need to have it by year end for IRS tax reasons, and I want to get it near the plant. That way I make sure I get it first off the plant floor, and I'm not going to wait for a transport across the country or something like that. I just want to really get in this truck and make sure I have it. So I'm going to work on that. And so let's get to this truck. So I want to buy the Limited because, and I didn't explain it so well in that video, and I apologize for that, but the Limited I wanted to buy because you get heated seats and you get cooled seats in the Limited as standard features. In the SR5 you do not, and if you go up to the Platinum and 1794 and TRD Pro you do. I think you do. I'm not sure about that one. Building price isn't up yet. I would imagine you would if you got standard equipment Limited. That's what I'm going to say with this. Building price is not up yet. I don't have a price. There's your little turn off the video now thing. We won't look for a price. But I wanted to get the Limited because I'm in western Nebraska. Freaking cold in the wintertime, and I wanted the heated seats. And so I really wanted that, and so that really kind of put me in that segment. And I think with the Limited, I get most of the new features, right? I get the 14-inch screen, I get the TRD off-road package, so I get all the different features there. So a lot of stuff for me to talk about. So the thing that you have to understand, too, is as an auto journalist, I want trucks, not fully loaded trucks, that's not a truck I really buy, but I want trucks with lots of features, and I want the newest truck with the latest kind of features. I don't want to buy an older truck because you guys want to watch the new stuff, and I need to buy the first-year truck. I know people always say it's bad advice, but I need to buy that to see what the kinks are, see what the issues are, and really report what I find back to you. So really, if you think about it, this is about you. more than me. I just happen to be able to drive the truck for about a year and then sell it, because next year I'll buy something else, and I'll buy a different brand, and I'll buy another brand, and I'll buy... my plan is every year to buy a new truck, different brands, just kind of mix it up. So the email I got was actually fantastic. So the person I'm dealing with, I won't use their name because I don't want to call him out or anything, but he actually saw the video you guys watched, and he was like asking me questions from the video. So that's just crazy to me that I could do a video on YouTube, and the sales guy I'm working with would actually watch the video. Anyways, so he said in the video you mentioned you wanted heated seats and steering wheel. Well, I want a heated steering wheel too, right? So why would you go heated seats and not have a heated steering wheel? If you don't think a heated steering wheel is a big thing, and you think I'm just being a little baby about this, yeah, drive a truck with a heated steering wheel. You'll learn real quick how cool a feature that is. And he said that the heated steering wheel option unlimited is an option. Heated steering wheel. Anyways, the heated steering wheel is an option unlimited, and so we included that in the order. And again, building price isn't up yet. I don't have a price, but we're just kind of, the initial building price is built up for these guys. They're trying to see if it's in the blueprint, which is the blueprint is where they put together a plan what they're going to build the first so many vehicles or so. And so they're trying to take my needs, match it up something being built. So this is what he's working with. Another thing he said, there's a panoramic moonroof that's available unlimited. He said, I would take one with or without the roof. Would you prefer to have the panel? I would prefer to have the panel, but I don't care, because to me it's a timing issue. At this point, I need to have a truck. So if they don't build one with the panel and I got to take it without the panel, fine. If they build one with the panel, fantastic. Not a big deal there. Another issue he said was the TRD off-road package, not issue but thing, is the only other option remaining available is the premium package. This adds the towing technology package. So auto-leveling LED headlamps and display inner mirror. Now, I'm sure there's some other features there as well, but that's what I know of today. And he says, want that option? I'm like, yeah, I want to have that option. What the heck, I love towing technology. Towing technology has come a long ways. If you're ever towing, like I've towed RVs, I've towed stuff on the channel, having towing options, big win. More technology, big win. So I'm getting that. That's going to be auto-leveling LED headlamps is the biggest news from that. I've had some comments on that. So as you add weight to the back, the leveling headlights come up. That way you're not staring the headlights up to the sky, because as you're driving at night, you don't want to see the sky, you want to see the road. Makes sense, right? Yeah, I think it does. All right, the last thing was the 14-inch multimedia screen is standard and unlimited. Okay, well that's that big screen, right? There's an option to upgrade the audio to JBL. Is that something you want to be interested in? Yes! Heck yeah, man! Get my tunes going, roll down the back window, because it's going to be a crew cab, window goes down, jamming. So yeah, I'm getting the option too. But there's other things going on here too. So let me scroll down these emails to make sure I cover everything with you guys. Another thing that came up was an additional option request, which was, it's right here, sorry. There's a power package as well. This adds the 400 watt deck power, so the bed power outlet, and wireless charging. Now, big fan of wireless charging, not so big fan of the 400 watt power outlet. I like it, I've used it, I get it. It just seems I want more power. That's my biggest thing. When I had the power boost, I love the power on board. I'm at 400 watts, and you can watch a video I did where I talked about the 400 watts in the Tacoma and how it can't cut a 2x4. I want more power back there. Come on. But I'm going to take what I'm going to get. This is what they're offering this truck, so I definitely want to have that feature because I do want to talk more about it. I want to get my power tools out, my coffee maker and stuff. I want to show you actually what you could power with that power outlet, and I want to have visual examples because, well, I'm a visual guy, right? Well, you see me do it on camera. The other option is that you can get, the option would give you all the options you can get with the off-road package. Fantastic. So the other thing they were able to find was they're able to find a truck in the blueprint, which is their plan, had a black interior. But then he found one with a gray interior. So looking at one they're going to find with a gray interior, and it's going to have all those features talked about, limited. It's going to have the off-road package, the premium package, the better audio system, and it's going to have the gray interior. And the most exciting part for me, and probably for you, is that they're going to have it. So that's, I mean, their understanding is they're going to go to production at the end of October. So when I was in the plant, I think it was last week, I've been traveling a lot. I think it was last week I was in San Antonio, and they were just finishing the retooling. They built the last V8 powered Tundra. They're going to start the retooling of the new truck. And so the thought that he has is that they're going to have, I think it's a he. Could be a she. I don't know. So I'm just going to say, the thought that person had, I'm sorry if you watched that video, is that they're going to build them in like November, and then Toyota's going to release them to the dealerships. So the dealer in San Antonio should have it, which means first part of December, I should be on a plane to Texas, and I should be picking up this truck, then driving back. Oh, and I'm hoping to get the blue color. Again, interior color, exterior color, it's not a huge deal for me. I'm hopeful to get that combination, but if I do, I don't. So that's the plan. The plan is I'm going to get this truck, go to San Antonio, and drive it back. I'm going to keep it for, I don't know, I kept that Ford for like 8 months because I had done 30 videos on it, was kind of out of ideas. And so I'll do a bunch of videos on this. I'll definitely drive it through the winter because looking at a cold winter this year, really brutal cold. So I want to make sure I have the heated steering wheel, heated seats. So that's the plan. I'm going to take and get this truck, fly to San Antonio, pick it up, drive it back. Now, the only crux of this plan is if Toyota does not have that truck available for a variety of factors, right? So let's say semiconductor chips are still an issue, or there's a seat foam shortage problem, or the rubber's not there. Then what do? My current plan is this. I'm taking a family vacation around Christmas, so my timeline is short. I'm be gone over Christmas and through New Year's. I'm not going to be here, so I need to have a truck before I leave on that trip. I'm putting a date of December 15th down on paper, December 15th. If I don't have a truck by then I'm going to town. I'm going to go into my town here, and I'm going to go see what the dealers have and play a game called Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, and just buy something. Now, that legit happened last year. If you've been a long time supporter of the channel, you know last year was like pulling out my hair trying to get the F-150. And I fortunately was able to fly to Michigan because I didn't get it from the plant, got it from the dealership in Michigan on I think it was a couple days after Christmas, one of the two things. My wife and I actually drove it back through a snowstorm, which was just crazy. But I was able to get one. So my fingers crossed, that's the updated plan. And I'm hoping that I can get everything done and drive back home. So I just want, like I said, I'm going to give you guys the update of what's going on, the update I got today, because I know you guys are really digging this Tundra stuff and you want to know more about it. And that's what I have for you. I don't have a build and price. I don't know what the towing payload, everything's going to be quite yet. I have an idea because when I did that video, I showed you the payload numbers on there. I think it was like 1,400 pounds, right in that range, 1,450, something like that. Towing should be about 9,000 pounds of towing, somewhere in that range too, which is plenty for me. I never like maxing out half-ton trucks because I just think it's dangerous. So there you go. There are the updates going on with the 2022 Toyota Tundra. Put your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Also check this other video out over here. Website down below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.